Every human knows what it feels like to not be perfect, and every human knows what it feels like to not be chosen. These two realities are explored in Don Freeman's Corduroy. Don Freeman is an illustrator, children's book writer, painter, and cartoonist. He has authored over 35 children's books, many of which he co-authored with his wife, and he has also been the sole illustrator on many, many more. He's won a variety of different awards, none of which are for Corduroy, which I found to be quite shocking, but Corduroy was named in National Education Association Teachers' Top 100 Books for Children. He again has won a variety of other awards, including the Nakamori Prize and the Caldecott Honor Book for other children's books he has written. Corduroy is an adorable, fantastic children's book that centers around the main character, Corduroy, who is a small brown bear wearing green corduroy overalls, and he lives in a store, and a little girl walks by, sees him, and asks her mom, "Mom, can I please take Corduroy home?" Her mother claims that they have already bought too much in the store already, but she also notices that Corduroy is missing one of the buttons on his overalls, and therefore he is not perfect and he doesn't look brand new. The little girl doesn't seem to mind, but her mom kind of rushes her out of the store. When all of the people leave, the store closes, the lights go out, Corduroy, again now realizing that he's lost one of his buttons, goes on a quest through the store to find not just his button, but to hopefully get that chance to be taken home and have a new friend. He gets to see many new things, and again, his journey through the store becomes a little bit of an adventure. The website provided a variety of different resources, one of which was the Story Map multi-leveled lesson. The Story Map multi-leveled lesson included various story maps for students of all different reading levels or all different ages, and each story map really included the basic elements of a story, sometimes more simplified or sometimes more advanced. For example, one of the multi-leveled lessons just included beginning, middle, end, and one of them included all of the different elements of the plot structure. These story maps can be used to track the story of Corduroy, and I think Corduroy would be a great text to use when teaching the plot structure or reviewing the plot structure even with older students, because it has such a crystal clear plot structure. It has such a crystal clear conflict. The setting is really important of the store. The characters are also very important to kind of the symbolism of the story. And so I do think the Story Map multi-level lesson would be a great resource in teaching Corduroy. Resource number 2 was the vocabulary graphic organizers. Similarly to the Story Map multi-leveled lessons, the vocabulary graphic organizers had a variety of different options depending on what reading level students were at. So it had some for early readers, elementary readers, and more advanced readers. But each graphic organizers asked students to write the word multiple times, draw the word, and list similar or opposite words, regardless of what level. Those were some of the commonalities seen. Corduroy does have pretty simple vocabulary, but it could help students digest some of the new words that maybe they haven't come across. For example, in Corduroy, they don't use the word castle, they use the word palace, and so that would be a great word for students to focus on, something that's easy for them to draw, easy for them to conceptualize, easy to generate different synonyms and different antonyms, again, to help them really digest the concept of a palace. Overall, Corduroy is a great text, and the website provided a variety of great resources that could be used to teach the beautiful story of Corduroy.